What is up, guys? Welcome to your 18th Pygame tutorial. We're basically almost done with what Pygame, Pong game actually. Just maybe like one more tutorial too, but in this tutorial I'm going to show you how we can cover scores, and as well as I'm going to introduce you to how we can write scores on the screen. So in Pygame right now, you know how to draw, you know how to make a screen, basically you know how to move things around your screen, but I've not shown you how to write scores. For example, writing this Pygame whatever without the drawing. Let's say you just want to write Pygame on the screen. I'm going to show you how to do that in this tutorial, as well as we can finish up with our scores. So right now, as we remember, we made two variables, that is comp score and play score. You know, those play or computer, but play score, comp score, those are the variables that we have that are going to hold our scores. And for now, what I want our scores to be like is this: when this ball hits this player goal, let me call it a goal now, this whole line here, let me call it a goal. So when this ball hits the play goal, we want to add 1 to our computer score, and if this ball hits the computer goal, we want to add a score to the player. And this is actually very easy. We already know how we covered the ball bouncing around on the screen, so the only thing that we can do is that we can put our statements in the if logic that we had written earlier, and that should be fine with us for now. So let's get started. So right now we have our computer score and play score. So play score, comp score, both are 0. So right now, instead of printing event, let me take out the print event stuff, and in the game loop, I actually found a name for this area. Actually, if it's not called logic, it's not called event loop, I thought I could call it a render loop or something like rendering section or something, but this is a place where we like draw our stuff and they are rendered on the screen, so I just call it that. So I'm going to print maybe comp score, and you're going to have comp score out there, and I'm going to print play score, and I'm going to have play score out here. So let's just check everything is running, and everything is writing. Let me just click this. As you can see, we have play score, comp score, play score, comp score, 0 0 0. All of them are 0 for now, but we are going to change that in the future. Just now, actually, not in the future, but we now see our scores. So let me write them in a much organized kind of way. So I'm going to put comp score %s. If you have done Python programming and you're done with the basics, at least you know what I'm doing, and I hope you're not getting confused. And I'm going to say play score, and this is also going to be %s, and out here I'm just going to say %. And in Python 3 you will require to write that comp score, play score. In Python 2 you don't require the brackets, but you can put them for consistency. And in case you want to distribute your game to someone with Python 3, you might want to put that in brackets, so that at least there won't be any compatibility issues. So let's wait. So I've moved my window, and as you can see, both the play score and comp score are at 0 0, and that's much organized. So let's get started. Let's now actually write the code that's going to check our scores, and we did this in the computer movement, playpad, okay, game logic. So what was it? Where was it? Where was our ball bouncing off the screen? This place. So it's actually good to write comments in your games or something, especially in large programs like games. It gets pretty confusing. Right now, let me just put this, oh my god, let me just put these comments so that I can keep myself updated and I won't have to waste a lot of time looking for code. So and score, I'm just going to call it score check because this is a place where scores will be checked. So if ball X is at 0, so at this point what are we doing? We are hitting the play goal or something. Oh yeah, we are hitting the play goal. And if ball X is smaller than screen X, so this side we are hitting the computer goal. So the comp goal. I'm just going to push these comments further away so that my code won't look disorganized. It's always good to make your code look neat. So save. So at this point we are hitting the player goal, and what should we do? We should add 1 to the computer score. So the comp score plus equals 1, or you can do comp score is equals to comp score plus 1. If you have done the Python basics, you can just say comp score is equals to comp score plus 1. But as for now, I'm not doing that. I've already shown you how I'm going to do it. So if we hit the play goal, we add 1 to the computer score, and if we hit the computer goal, we add 1 to the play score. So the play score plus equals 1. We'll be adding 1 point each and every time. So let's run. And as we can see, as the ball hits the scores, oh my, the scores are updating, and this shows that our game is running well. Let me try to miss one or score 1 to the computer. Oh, okay. So right now my video looks kind of laggy, but it's not. It's just the difference in frame rate, frames per second, you know. But I hope in your computer it's going much smoother without any lag of any kind. So now that we have our play score and comp score, we do not want to like show them on the background of our game. We want them to be on our game. So that will be maybe at the top left or maybe at the center of our screen. But for us to do that, we need to write the text on the screen. So in Pygame, to write text on the screen, we just create a function. I like creating a function because this is the best way you can do this, and it's going to be def write to screen. Oh my. To screen. And what are we going to pass here is going to be the text. Obviously we want to write text on the screen. And what else do you want to do? Maybe the color of our text. You want our text to be yellow, red, green, blue or something. And the position X. So for position it will be much neater if it was in brackets, and position Y. So cover that with the brackets. So, and in the next tutorial I'm going to talk much more about writing text to the screen. For now, let me just do what I'm doing. So in our text we want to write the text of the scores, and the scores will be in numbers. So I'm just going to need to make them into strings because we need to pass a string here. And we call something called font, and we do this by pygame.font.sysfont, system font that is, or sysfont. And for now I'm just going to pick Arial. We can change that in the future, and the font size may be 30. Please don't worry about what I'm doing right now. Please wait till the next tutorial. I'm going to show you everything that I'm doing in much detail. So text right, maybe text right, and I'm going to do this font dot render. And what am I rendering? This will be the text, and what else? It will be true and color. So next up is screen dot bleed, and we're going to bleed text right. And where are we going to bleed there? Pause X, pause Y. So that's it for tutorial. I just wanted us to write this kind of thing. Please make sure you write your text as to hold this as a variable. In the next tutorial I'm going to explain what all this stuff is. For now I just wanted to write them and show you how writing on the screen is going to look like. It is confusing for now, but in the tutorials it will be much easier. So stay tuned, and as always, thanks for watching.